Oh, hello, and welcome to Q&A Thursday. I'm your host, Dane Hennon. To my right, Levi Gates.
Hey, thanks, Dane.
You bet. And to my left, Anthony Fisher.
Feels good to be here, Dane. Thank you.
That's right. It's a very balmy temperature. It's lovely here on the greens.
Really, I think I got sunburned while we were eating lunch.
Yeah. So, housekeeping, anyone? Why don't we do a little bit of that?
Let's just talk about where we currently are.
Yeah, we should talk about that
might
first.
Be confusing to some people who are regulars of the podcast, or regulars of the Q&A, and they see us here with this beautiful grass behind us, beautiful weather.
It's Dane's backyard. That's where we are.
Wow, can you believe it? It cleaned up pretty good.
Your yard guy really did a great job.
Now, so where are we, Levi?
Well, we're at the Quail here in the Monterey Peninsula. We're actually here in Carmel.
Okay.
So we're in California. We've been here since Monday. We've been doing a ton of different stuff with the PNS crew and the Detail Mafia. And it's been a blast.
It really
This is part of the gig, right? This is the final 2 days here of this week for us before we head home. So we're going to be spending today and tomorrow here enjoying awesome cars, wiping down really cool things.
Yeah. Checking out lots of neat stuff.
Meeting really cool people. And so we want to do a Q&A right here on the green to bring you guys along to answer your detailing questions or questions about this event, answer questions about the PNS detailing team, everything like that. So we're just going to want to walk you through and go from there. So we got Gabe behind the camera, who's going to be managing everything.
Yes.
And Dane's still going to be moderating comments as usual.
So the way this works, normally we have a monitor in front of us. We all get to see the questions. I apologize. I just have my phone here, but Levi also has his phone here.
I got mine.
We are going to be reading these in the order they arrived on the chat bar. So we'll hit him up that way, say some hellos, and Anthony will listen in because his phone is never charged. So that's great fun. Anyway, why don't we get to some of the first ones?
First things first.
Oh.
We've all been rocking our Ghost 13s.
Yes.
Courtesy of our friends at Brooks.
Yeah, we have.
You can't see them
We've been on our feet the last 4 days.
Straight.
Kept us feeling great.
Yeah.
The only person not on the team, our team, rocking the Ghosts.
Yeah.
Is next day Nate,
that guy.
And his ASICS party. I don't want your stinky shoe, Gabe.
Oh, no.
That was perfect for the Q&A. Gabe, you got to run over there and get your shoe now.
Yeah. Hop on over there and get your shoe. You freaking jerk.
Yeah, I just watched that.
That was I kind of exaggerated that a little bit, but I did.
Okay, so we got a shoe throw party. Right. Excellent.
But we got to give a little shout out where shout outs due. Your feet have been great.
Oh, yeah.
Our backs have been doing wonderfully because of the Brooks Ghost 13.
So do you know how many steps I racked up yesterday?
How many?
20,000 steps.
I believe it.
Wow. Very nice.
And you know what?
All in the Brooks.
I feel like a new man today waking up.
Right? It wasn't a problem, right? Our feet weren't hurting.
Or on the Brooks. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to keep going. And so it speaks volumes to the comfort of these shoes. And I can't wait to put more miles on these and keep going. But anyway, some really quick housekeeping stuff here.
Yes.
It's a big week, right? I'm sure you guys have seen, all the updates on Instagram and things like that from us. If you guys follow us on there, and if you haven't been following us, please go follow us and check us out. I'm going to continue to kind of keep updating the story posts and bring you guys along. There's just so much. I'm trying to get everything I can, or at least all the interesting stuff, and share it along with you guys. But we will be making a video and kind of compiling a lot of this footage and making kind of like a little bit of an after feature, right?
I just want to say a big thanks to the PNS crew, the Detail Mafia, of course, for bringing us along on this journey, because without them, we wouldn't have this opportunity. And I really do want to say a big thank you to Bob, Keith, and everyone else involved here. It's really been fun. It was fun last time, just as fun this time. And I think they all agree. Different team, but all great people. Had a great chance to get to know everybody. And we're having fun.
It's been really nice. We are staying in a hotel across the street from a haunted house. So that's
seriously,
kind of exciting.
It looks like the most haunted house.
That Anthony and I's room does not face that haunted house. I know that Dane's does.
Gabe and mine.
They say if you see the woman
does.
in the top window, then that she will haunt you for the rest of your life. And so we've been telling the boys just to try not to be captivated by
that awkward moment when you look out the window and the ghost looking back at you from the other window in the haunted house. Eye contact. Very, very unsettling.
Closes the curtains.
Yeah, and then the curtain.
So other than that, though, I know there was some kind of talk about some maybe new products and stuff like that coming out here soon, and that is still absolutely happening. We are going to be covering that here eventually, right?
Yeah.
And we'll be talking about that more. I think we need to get back to the studio, though, to
Yeah.
really do it justice.
Really?
Yeah.
Out here, we're just kind of, honestly, just enjoying the vibes.
Oh, it's so lovely.
Really, we are. We're still
It's
working,
nice
but
weather.
we're very much
It's been
enjoying the
nice
vibes.
weather. We've stayed cool. The last 2 days went by so fast.
They really
And I
did.
can't believe that, the next 2 days are probably going to go just as fast.
Tomorrow morning is the
It's
earliest
next
morning.
day.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
we leave.
We leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
Go
like
back
late
home.
at night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
It'll be good.
So, but anyways,
Anyway.
so
All
we'll
right.
be in San Francisco tomorrow. Where else are we going to be tomorrow?
We're going to an In-N-Out Burger. Is
We're
where
going
we're
to an
going.
In-N-Out
Yeah,
Burger.
gotta
So,
do that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
we're
do
hitting
some
up Cannery Row on our way out of town, though.
Yeah.
I'm making a point to stop us there, check out the fun
See
that
what's
goes
going
on.
on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first from Puerto Rico, Umberto saying hello, TRC
Of course.
team.
Hello.
And then Ricky Colon saying hello and happy Thursday, TRC family. 3 words, gimme Dream Maker. As you can see, Rennie is peeing behind us right now.
Oh no.
Looks like the guys are doing some calisthenics. They're hanging out there. One of them's, I think he's peeing on somebody.
Just work the kinks out. It's all right. We'll just keep doing what we do. We'll
Yep.
focus. Hopefully the audience can manage to. We'll
Ricky
see.
Colon saying hello and happy Thursday, TRC family. 3 words, something, something, something. Ed said, hey, TRC team. Hope trip is going well. Alex
Thank
Marr,
you.
happy Friday Eve. Hope car week is going well. Looks amazing. Glad you guys were able to get away. And then Ricky says, whoa, it got pushed back. Gives me time for a late lunch. Hopefully you enjoy that lunch there, Ricky.
We had ourselves a lunch, so yeah. It was good.
Poets Flamel
And a walk.
saying, hey guys, hope you're having a great time over there. Thank you, Dan. And then Mike Cardone, whose birthday it is today.
Oh.
Happy
39 years old.
Hey.
All right, man. Happy
Congrats,
birthday.
Mike. You made it.
When using a rotary, you absolutely have to use the picking up a bead method to prime the pad. Or
Always.
can you just squeeze dots on the pad and spread with the claw?
You have to pick up a bead every time you pick up a
It's
rotor.
a kind of a rite of passage.
It is a
You
rite
have
of
to be able to do that.
So you need to get it on yourself. You need to get it on the rest of the car, right? The picking of the bead doesn't have to be perfect.
I'm pretty
Just
sure that's something only show
the more
offs do.
sling, the
You know,
better.
back in the day, I used to take my bottle. I'd draw flames on the
Did you
on
really?
the panel that I was working on.
Did you box in the flames?
No, but I'm pretty sure I was scratching the car when I was
You're using the tip.
Of all
Put the
people,
tip
I
on
believe
those.
Levi really
making
would
the
have
flames,
done
and then
that.
I'd fire that bad boy up, and I would pick up that bead along that flame pattern.
Wow.
That's the real skill right
That is
there.
real.
So
Okay.
In all
Mike,
seriousness, though, no.
you don't need to, but remember, less is more when you're using a rotary because you can sling a ton of product. And same with picking up a bead. You dig into that bead, it's going to go everywhere,
Yes.
all over the car.
There's a lot of good information on if priming a rotary pad would be for the guys who are Rupes. If you have any questions, I'd reach out to them. But
Yeah.
they also have tons of video content about that kind of stuff on the Rupes YouTube channel.
True. All right. Next up after Mike, we got Dan Pfeiffer. Yo, TRC. Happy Friday Eve and word up from Minnesota, USA. Hope you're having a great time on the trip. We
you,
are,
Dan.
Dan, and
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. It wouldn't be a Q&A without your word up contribution.
Neil White saying, hey, TRC, hope you're doing well. Thanks, Neil.
Yeah.
Decon, good afternoon, TRC gang. Hope everyone is doing well and enjoying your time at the event. Keep up the hard work. Love the Heap Car Challenge video. Can't wait for more videos to come out.
All right. You don't have to
can't-
wait long.
we
It's
can't
coming this weekend.
Yeah.
So
You'll have the next episode rolling in.
We want to see more people. So here's the
Yeah.
thing. The feedback on that video, amazing.
Amazing.
Everybody loves it. The amount of
Yeah.
likes and all that stuff. It's just, we want more people to see it.
We need
Yeah.
more people to watch it.
How can you help us get that in front of more people's eyes?
I mean, if you're watching, you like cars, you know this kind of stuff. You probably know other people who like cars.
So I am going to bump
fixing them up.
jump ahead because we've got this
Yeah.
super chat that popped up here
Oh, of
from
course.
Mike.
Oh.
$7 Canadian, $6.99
Super
chat.
right, Canadian dollars.
Thank you.
Hey guys, hope you're having a good time over there. And you guys are you guys planning on opening up the Rag Company in Canada? So we've got a number of distributors
Yes.
in Canada that currently stock Rag Company products. You can look out
You do?
Auto Obsessed. Who else we got over there?
Well, yeah, those are the main
other-
setup. But
yeah.
we also have Amazon Canada.
We also have Amazon Canada available. Too,
But there
so-
won't be like a TRC HQ opening up in
No.
Canada. That's pretty much
Would be
exclusively in
pretty
Idaho.
cool. Would be
But
pretty cool.
I guess I should never say never,
Never say
but time will tell.
Yeah.
Jonathan Rosa saying Bori Bori.
Bori.
And then Landon's Auto Detail just got my first bottle of Soul in the mail, and I'm ready to coat some cars.
Yes, you are.
Well, Landon,
it's great.
have fun. That is a peppermint treat, is what that
Right,
is.
therapy session.
Every time you open
So
it,
nice.
it's a wonderful
so
time.
Nice. And then we've got Ricky or Umberto saying hi to Ricky, Alex, Dan, and Neil. And then David Cervantes saying, "What's up, guys? Instead of detailing a car this weekend, I'm doing a safety exhibit, cutting a car up.
Wow. Well,
Wow.
you know,
Chopping it
as
up with
is
the jaws of life.
customary
And,
when you work with the fire
saws.
crews,
Yeah.
then yeah, that's awesome.
Jeez.
Hansi saying, "Hello, guys. Hope you're having fun. Wished I was there to help, though. We know,
Aw.
Hans, we know you'd love to be
We'd
here."
love to have you here
Yeah.
too,
You do a
Hans.
great job.
Yeah.
Adam Hancock, happy Friday Eve, guys. I just signed a contract on a new construction house with a 3-car garage.
Oh.
I will
Ooh.
finally have a dedicated detailing bay.
Yes.
Can't wait. Just don't own a Mitsubishi Evolution
Yeah.
and try and park it in that third bay.
Otherwise,
If you're
that
not gonna
third
have
bay-
a detailing bay. It's going to be for parking
Yeah.
that car.
What? Isn't that
Yeah.
where most people put in their third bay, though?
No, some people like
No.
to use it as a detailing bay. So
No, I haven't seen that before, though, so I think
pretty
you're
sure
wrong.
that's.
Well,
Sure, that's what it is.
maybe they could be the first.
Yeah.
All right.
Adam then asked, "Do you think Matt would want to do an obsessed pro bono garage makeover?" Probably not.
You could pitch it.
Oh no,
Try.
Pitch it. See what happens.
Yeah.
Man,
See what happens. He might.
I
do
don't
it,
know
you never
about that.
David Cervantes saying, "Hey Dane, what kind of shades are those?"
They're heat wave visuals.
Oh,
He's
the ones, that,
FYI.
the ones that David told you to buy.
Did you buy those on your own?
I bought them on my own. Yeah.
on your own. So, and it was any research involved in that?
Anybody tell you about that?
Dan Dignat told me about it.
Oh, it's
Dan
Dan.
Digna?
Okay.
Yeah. No, he reached out and told me to pick a pair up.
I know pit vipers.
Yeah, he said he goes they're kind of like in that vein, like they make some like called laser face that are like kind of like the Pit Viper style. I saw these Continentals and other ones though, and I kind of like to look at them more because I'm more of like a Wayfarer kind of guy usually.
Yeah.
So I find these to
Oh,
really
good.
work
I
for
like
me.
them.
These ones are called the Turbo model because they got this little 80s
Stripes.
retro stripes. Kind of cool. I like them.
So Landon's Auto Detailing says, "I just watched Levi's 20-minute one-step with Gabe.
Oh,
Gabe mentioned using a sock for wax removal. Will there
That-
ever be a TRC sock for those warm O&R washes?
oh.
Probably not. I'm against making a sock unless perhaps we make it out of some sort of fine microfiber.
There's a
70-30
reason they
blend.
joke
70-30
about
blend.
that.
Yeah,
and they're not.
That was a joke in the thing about Gabe's dad's
Yeah.
sock.
Although they did back in the day.
Probably
I'm
soft
sure,
cotton back then. So, Scrubbing Bubs, thanks to everyone who signed my banner. First thing, getting it up in the garage. You're welcome, man.
Excellent.
Thanks,
Glad you got it.
Tagging us. He tagged us in the story post, and it was a ton of signatures on it.
Yeah.
It was like the rainbow.
Yeah.
By the way, anybody else, you want to get a banner for your shop or your garage, you ask us to sign it, we'll do that.
Yeah. So Ed saying, "I was just in Monterey. Would highly recommend the 17-mile drive before you guys head back." Thanks. Appreciate that, Ed.
That sounds a good time.
Cameron Messina, sup crew.
Hey, hey.
Beautiful backdrop. Thanks, Cameron. Phil Bloomer, greetings from Salisbury, UK. Swigging a Pepsi Max and hoping the TRC guys are keeping well. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate you
So
tuning
far,
in.
so good, and we plan to
Watching.
keep it that way.
Yep. Got me a little Mountain Dew Rise.
Oh, look at
Go on
that.
this episode.
Drinking
Nice.
your Boss water, which I believe is from our friends at Pepsi as well.
Friends of Pepsi as well, dude. And that's
Oh.
nice that you got that. But you keep posting the Ross picture. The
Wow.
sticker that
Oh,
where you
sorry,
bought
I didn't
from.
get it, Ross. I
Oh,
got
that's neat. Cost you $1.99. All right.
Ricky,
So-
come on. Have you guys seen the new Lambo Countach yet? Heard a rumor it will maybe shown at Monterey. We have not seen it, but
I would
there's a
not be
I think
surprised.
There's a Lamborghini booth just over there.
Yeah.
So
Well, the Koenigsegg booth is
there
right at
is
the corner.
the new NSX Type S.
yeah,
Mm.
that's gonna be
That
good
is
there.
that they have the display for out there. I'm really excited to go check it
We're gonna
out.
go see what all the displays are here. in
On a
minute.
walk back
They're
from
finally
lunch,
getting some of the cars in.
I saw an XJ220, my childhood dream car,
I
in
saw
person.
that.
Ugliest
I was
car I've ever
so
seen.
excited
Saw
to
that.
see it,
I
and it
was
was in the
like, who's
color I had the Toyo
Yeah,
as
there
a
was
kid.
a guy that was literally
Ugliest car.
Love that
hyperventilating
car.
as I was walking up, and I was like, "Man, that guy's gonna like have a heart attack on that car. He's breathing
Yeah.
very, very aggressively."
Yeah, who
and
was
I
it?
thought, that guy looks really familiar, and then
Mm.
I noticed it was Dane.
Oh, it's Dane.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I had to make
Well,
sure he was
after
all
the
right.
Dane Tomato 2 years ago, the Dane Tomaso, Dane Tomato, we found that
Yeah,
Dane really
well.
does get excited over these things.
Yeah.
There
It
are
was,
certain things that
I was
capture
worried
my
he was gonna
attention.
get hit. So
Yeah.
and then Mike asking, "Do you guys ship to Canada through?" We do technically, but it costs quite a bit. But you can also check out Amazon Canada because we've got tons of our products on there.
It's generally a better deal to get it through our distributors up
Yeah,
north.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just go to our website, click on distributors, click
You'll
on
get all your
country
info
of
there.
choice, and you'll find that I think we got 3 or 4 distributors
Yeah.
up there that can take care of you depending on where you are.
Yes.
David Whitehorn, Ken Jeeper. asking a question about something versus something go.
Wow.
No idea what that is, so can't really help
Those
you
sure
out.
are words.
David Whitehorn saying, hey guys, first chance to comment on a live. Been spending the morning bringing my dad's 03 GMC Duramax interior back to life with PNS products and nice TRC towels and scrub mitts. Well, there you go. That's a good combo.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a little express with the scrub mitt.
I'm glad to hear that's
really
working
well.
out for you.
Paulo Guerrero saying, what up is blank better than paint gloss? It's a different product.
Not even in
Han
the
says,
same
shoes
category.
flying. Next up is golf balls. G. Davis, with your backdrop, it looks like you guys are about to reveal the top 5 secrets of real estate billionaires.
Gosh, I hope, man.
That'd be great. I wish I knew those kind of
Knew
secrets.
those secrets.
Doctors hate him.
Kevin 53 saying, I will need to try that PNS blank. Maybe it will be a good replacement for blank. Okay.
Why is there
They're not putting the name. I don't know what this thing is. I can't understand.
It's like an auto filter.
I guess, probably.
Something. Yeah.
Frank C. Nice view. Question. What's the best way to apply tire dressing gel? Thank you, and enjoy your in and out. San Bernardino, California here. Best way to apply a tire dressing or gel, other than like just a normal applicator.
Yeah.
You know, depending on what the product is, if you try putting it in a aerosol sprayer, an HVLP, you can actually get quite a bit of a little more less use of product, but more application. You get a better bit of coverage on there. So I would try those 2 versions.
Sure.
Little HVLP gun hooked up to your air compressor, mix a little in there.
The air gun
Key to
seems
watch
to
out
work.
for is make sure it's a water emulsified dressing. That way you don't have overspray all over the paint. You can't get it off. So,
You don't want that.
Yeah.
Just doing a little twisty with the cat
Eric
there.
Steele, hello TRC crew. First time on the chat. I watch every week though. Levi and Anthony, what was your all-time favorite car to detail and why? Gosh, Eric, that's a hard one. Everybody says that. What's your all-time favorite car to detail? I have a little red 64 GTO that a friend of mine owns that when he calls me and says, I need you to detail my redhead, I really get excited because it is honestly, it's a car I would own. And if he ever wants to sell it to me someday, maybe I'll be able to get it. But that's it's a little shorter. It's a first gen GTO. And it's tighter, it's smaller, it's bigger engine. It's a cool little car. And it's not something crazy and exotic or, anything out of the ordinary, but it's a car that I don't know, it's something that stirs me,
Well, it's good to be stirred.
Yeah.
Rather than shaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Anthony.
Man, favorite? No, I'm just trying to think of like when I'm wiping something down.
Right.
When
Yeah.
I'm wiping, when I'm polishing, what am I enjoying the most? Right.
Yeah.
I can tell you my least favorite car to detail. I hated detailing GTRs. I hate those.
Oh well, the
Yeah.
paint is.
I would say that I don't know. Honda Civics probably.
Yeah?
Probably late '90s Honda Civics just seems
So
to be
predictable.
my go-to thing, right?
I mean, I believe it.
I'm kidding, but kind of serious. Next question. What do we got?
Oh, okay. Well, fine. But we do have a smaller number of questions coming in, so we can spend
they're
a little
coming
more
along
time
here.
on each one.
So, Jeffrey Mayer saying, will you guys be at the 42nd Annual International Mustang Meet by the Treasure Valley Mustang Club in September? I will be there in the Boise area. Yes, Jeffrey, we actually will be at the Mustang Meet. We'll be there. We're going to be there at the Kleiner Park for the party. Dane's going to have a couple of his ladies there. And I think we're going to have the Red Cobra is going to make an appearance for that Saturday. And it should be a good little time at the
We
park.
all know my Jag is just a Mustang. So maybe
That's what I said. It's just a Mustang. So.
Okay.
So we'll have that there, but Jeff, we will be there. So definitely come say hi. Ricky Colon, on the PNS front, just saw the undressed product. Does that replace a tire cleaner, or is it after using the tire cleaner before dressing? Kind of how some use Terminator or mineral spirits. No, it's a actual rubber cleaner. It cleans tires. So feel free. That's what you use it for. You grab it, you spray it on the tires, it cleans all the rubber, gets all the gunk out of it, gets it ready for dressing. So pretty sweet. Cervantes saying, also, I need an update on Ragnarok.
What you got?
So I am now a Move Bumper ambassador.
What?
Yep, from our friends at movebumpers.com.
Wow.
You use the code Levi.
Really?
And you
just
get
do that?
$25 off a Move Bumper for yourself.
When did
So
that
you got to
happen?
weld them up. You got to weld them up yourself. So you got to
Okay.
weld it together. So I've got picked out the Embark with a winch box.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I need to put that bumper together. I need to weld it all up.
Okay.
I've got I need to get a hood still.
Do you know anybody that successfully welded one of those type of bumpers, though? I don't know anybody.
No, but I'm going to be the first.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
second, I got a fender. I got to have a little bit of PDR done on it, but I got a fender from the junkyard with an inner liner. I got about 15 yards of vinyl.
Okay.
Okay.
To
So
rewrap
to
the
rewrap the front fender and hood, and
Yeah.
I think I may have to rewrap the driver's door, because Augie decided to start picking at the little hole that was there and made it much
Oh,
bigger. So
yeah.
that's it's not
Kids
poking
doing kids
a hole in
things,
one
you
thing.
know.
He's creating a hole in another. So
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't stick with him for the rest of his life.
yeah,
Yikes.
so that was fun. But I've got headlights, grill, fender, the headlight support, and
Man.
all I need left is I got to weld up the bumper, and I got to find a hood. So when we get back, I'm going to be on the
So
search.
look for another HD hood, perhaps?
I don't know. I might just go back to the original hood for
Well,
a bit.
the
I don't know.
seams will line up better that way.
Well, Dane,
What do
that
you
was
say
there's
we
nothing.
cut some
That was a
holes in
bent
that? Some
hood.
arrow holes.
That was a
in
bent
it.
hood. So
Oh, that was
What do you say we cut
little-
some holes in one?
we could make our own. We could take it down, get it punched for louvers.
Oh.
Yeah, we get a
Go
punch for
hot rod
louvers,
louvers
right?
yeah.
on the hood.
And then
Yeah.
we throw in some mesh underneath to
yeah.
protect
The
all
only problem is I don't think we could wrap all that. It looked kind of funny.
I mean,
But anyway,
could.
point is, we're close. I just need to actually get some time where I can sit down and actually start tearing the car apart.
Sure.
But one thing we have talked about is making like a little video series. We kind of all jump in and fix Ragnarok and put it back together, and we make a little video out of it for fun. Just to that would maybe we do a little clickbait. I've destroyed my truck, totaled my
So that
truck.
I could make it
But
stronger.
You did destroy it.
I didn't destroy it. It's perfectly fine.
Front
I
end
drive
was
it still. It's
completely
great.
busted.
Aaron
boy.
says, "Have you heard of PNS's Epic Waterless Wash?" Yes, Aaron. Actually, we've been using
We've been using it.
a ton of Epic Waterless Wash.
Gabe has it. He's not going to throw it to us, though.
Gabe's gonna bring it over and
He's
put it
gonna
in
sit
front
down
here.
and not throw down any more shoes at us.
Look at that. There it is.
There
Check
we
this
go.
out. Epic waterless wash here from PNS.
So we've been using it all this the last 2 days while we've been wiping down cars. We're going to be using it again here at the Quail. This and paint gloss are the two products we've been dusting vehicles with, and then we've been applying bead maker and another product to the vehicles to make them very beautiful.
and they've been
So,
playing very well with each other.
playing
All of
very
them.
well.
They have.
All of them have paint gloss, Epic. All of those have been playing well. It's because they all come from the same family. So that's been a lot of fun
Is that
to.
a eucalyptus mint smell?
It's,
What that
it's
is?
delightful. I
It's
think that's a
great
new
smell.
product we need to bring on to the rag company because it is so good. I think it's it's been a nice-
Can't get ahead of that.
nice
I'd really
product
love
that I
to,
really, really
It's
enjoy.
fresh. It's
So,
brightening. It's very
yeah, it's
Oh my
been
gosh.
good.
Very
So,
Oh, this is lovely. Absolutely
So-
lovely.
got a guy here. All right, so Ricky Colon, the TRC crew, doing evasive maneuvers on those DM questions like Neo in the Matrix. Yeah, not a problem. Ken Jeeper saying, "Why is DM hush hush? Not like there's a post about it from TRC. What am I missing? I don't think we have a post or anything that we've made about it, right, Anthony? Of something called DM, like the direct message.
Yeah.
Where do you
see
see that?
So, Ken Jeeper saying,
why
"Why is direct messaging hush hush?"
a post about it from TRC.
A little confused, a little strange. Don't really know what it's all about.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna smell more of this Epic waterless
Yeah, that's a
wash
good
in the
idea.
meantime while they figure that
Daniel
out.
asked,
Ken.
when will we
Yeah, okay.
hear more about this PNS direct messaging product? Daniel, don't really know when we're going to be able to talk about that. Cameron Messina, how long has something been in development? Not sure. Again, what you're specifying. It's hard when they don't tell us what they want.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do I know what you're talking about? Probably. Actually, I probably know very much what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more information soon. It's just the problem is we want to be the people to tell you all about it. We want to be the people to provide all of the information that you could possibly want to have. It's just right now we're kind of in the moment. We're away from the rag company. We're away from all that. And we want to get to that soon. but I think it's going to be about next week is when we're going to start covering probably more of that. And so it's not just a hush hush thing. It's an exciting thing to look forward to. We want to be the people kind of leading.
Yeah, we want to be able to give you guys exactly.
We want to do it justice. Is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like out here, on the road, we can't do it the best.
We will say we've been using it, and it is delightful.
It is amazing.
Absolutely delightful. So, and then Matt saying, how well does W9 work on removing water spots from windows? Also, what is recommended? Your recommended procedure for washing a car covered in ash? Ooh. Well, you want to make sure you encapsulate all the dirt, all the dust, all the ash, everything that's on there. So I usually say on something like that, really, you can use any product, even a soap, even something in like an IK sprayer or foamer.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, there's a lot of times you can actually just use like you could foam some Pearl in your foamer and actually spray it on first to let it kind of help encapsulate, break it down, and then you just rinse all that off, and then you start washing.
Yeah,
get all that gunk off first. It's not that hard to do. DG says, did we touch on the new PNS something? We just did. And then Pat Welsh, glad you guys are having such a great time. Ricky, the whole PSDM silence will end up as a Streisand effect. It's been renamed.
Maybe it will.
Which shall not
Would
be
that be
renamed.
so bad?
And then Ricardo saying, sup guys, just remove some wrap and have some glue spots on which KCX Ulex to remove. Would you recommend to take it off the jelly-like residue so I don't clog up my nice... You would use, get yourself a junky microfiber. Just get yourself some junky microfibers.
Okay.
Because you're going to throw them away anyway.
Yeah.
Use the
they're
Ulex,
going to get wasted. Like, you can't really clean, especially once the adhesive and stuff starts balling up inside that, or once things start balling up inside, it makes it very hard to remove.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Meeks asking, will Speedmaster easy detail brushes scratch the wheels and barrels? Stocking the 18 BMW M2 wheels. We don't have any experience with the Speedmaster, but the easy detail brush shouldn't scratch it up. Just know you might get a little bit on yourself.
No, yeah. So whenever
they're good brushes.
Because I use the easy detail brushes, and I have them. Honestly, the more lubrication, the better. I mean, if you can somehow foam the barrels, if you have an IK foamer and you can hit the barrels, or you can just build up a really good lather on everything, it makes it so much safer. It makes it really easy. And I haven't really had any major issues, but I think that probably with like gloss black wheels, gloss black will scratch pretty much with anything, regardless of what you're using. If they're gloss black, maybe. But outside of that, though, I mean, it's fair game, man. I mean, I'd say all the other colors you should be fine with.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
We've got Craig S. saying throwing a quarter mile and autocross into the competition. Ricky Colon said something horrible.
Oof,
Dan Pfeiffer yelled out the words "brake buster."
Product yellers, love them.
Yeah.
Ed says let's get some momentum going on that beadmaker scent.
Yeah.
And then G Davis, I hope someone got video of Dane at the Ladies of Carmel by the Seas lactation station launch party.
Oh boy. Okay.
I wish I had that video.
Man.
Sorry.
They called it the mother's quarters.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ed said, question, what would you guys recommend to get rid of bad smells coming out of AC vents? So a couple things you can do. One,
change your cabin filter.
Good point, Dane. The other one is it's not fun in the summertime, but sometimes what you do is make sure you turn the air conditioner off. Hit AC off, turn the heat on in the car, and let that run for a little bit. What you've got is sometimes in your weep holes or your drain holes that you have on the AC, you get a lot of water and condensation and leaves and dirt and grime, and you get that stink from it's like fetid water.
Yeah.
So when you run
Stale
heat
water
through there, it kind of helps clear all that out. It kind of dries some of that up. The other thing you can do is actually take that. There's a cover usually on your car, the cowl. You just unscrew that, stick your vacuum in, and suck out that liquid, and you get it all out. You don't have to worry about it anymore. So, but really check that. The air filter is the biggest one because that can get clogged and dirty, and you just don't even know. So, Cameron Messina, what sealant or water repellent would you guys recommend putting on stainless? My fridge is a pain to clean, and hoping something could help.
Beadmaker.
All day long.
Beadmaker always on stainless. That's the answer to everything inside your house is pretty much Beadmaker. Granite countertops, Beadmaker. Stainless, Beadmaker. Yeah, you'll love it. Trust me.
Yeah. Alex Dewar saying 6 more likes needed for Tony's Kitchen to hit 100. Let's go.
Hey,
man, you're
really?
so
Is that where we're at?
Yeah. Adam Hancock says Tony's wings.
I know.
And not a product yeller, but a potential product yeller. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Ulysses lets us know that, howdy, gents. Happy Friday Eve, everyone. You guys look like a boy band that details on the side.
I'll also take
Feels
that.
like it, kind of sometimes.
Frost Inc. says, I throw my towels in a bucket with O&R and let them soak after using Bead Maker. Would I be okay to just let them hang dry, or should I wash them? Wash them and use rags to riches. It'll
Yes.
help a ton. But yeah,
Rags to
keeping them
riches will
soaked
really
is
help.
fine. But put the rags to riches. It'll help out the most.
Yep.
Mike Spina saying, hey guys.
Hey, guys.
My Mr. Trollin, loving the updates from Monterey on Instagram. Hope you guys have a great week with the PNS crew. We have been. It's been a blast.
Yes, and remember,
So much
you
fun.
can follow us indivially to catch more stuff we may not have thrown on the main channel. So
Or follow everybody that's on the
Yes.
crew. Really,
Yes.
it's been a lot of fun. They've been
everybody's
hashtagging.
been here.
It's
It's hard.
been
It's hard
awesome.
because you have to, it's all of us are capturing different things.
4 of
Yes.
us
So I'd say,
here.
but
But that's the
Dane's-
point. You get a variety.
You know, because
so.
Dane's been doing a good job on his page. I did some stuff on my personal page. Levi's been doing stuff on his personal page. Because we want to also bring our friends and family along, as well as everybody else that just wants to see us.
Yeah, my dad goes, did you take any pictures? And I said, yeah. And he goes, you should post them. And I said, I did. I've been posting them on Facebook. I've been doing videos. And he goes, no, on the family group chat with my sisters and my parents. And I said, no, because I don't want to blow up the chat.
Right, yeah, and then you're that guy.
And then I texted it into all just to him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Solo, I haven't heard back from him. So,
No.
So I guess he liked him.
I hope so.
must have been.
I don't know. So,
long
Jamie the
Chris just working
cleaner
next
saying, so I believe someone posted a screenshot from another company about said DM product in the discussion group, and the screenshot was from another company announcing that you can now pre-order said product. Yeah, Jamie, I think that sounds about right, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that happens.
G. Davis says, Anthony, does visiting the Bay Area bring back bittersweet memories from your Full House audition?
What?
Dun, dun.
Yes, I will admit that driving through San Francisco, I felt like I saw.
He was humming the theme song to it. I thought that was very strange.
Yeah.
How can you not?
What was that? What was the main guy in Full House's name?
Oh, you got Danny Tanner.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. I thought I saw Bob Saget on the on the
Well,
sidewalk
he's driving his
somewhere,
Cadillac. Yeah.
but I didn't know if I should
Or
say
his
anything.
Impala or whatever that is.
Who can forget John Stamos? Okay, now we've got
Mike Spina.
Dave Coulier. Yeah.
Mike Spina says, looking to do it. No, there goes that.
Don't
Want
mind
to
the
do
noise.
a engine bay detail with some degreaser and a hose on a 2011 Acura RDX, which has the top mount intercooler. Should I cover it? Thanks, guys. I never had a problem with it. I don't think it's a big deal. I think a lot of that has a lot of
top
drain
mount-
holes.
No, top mounts, you're fine. You're
Yeah.
fine
You'll
on
be
top
all right.
mounts. You're fine on front
Yeah.
mounts. They can all collect water. It's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah. Han says, who in the detailing world has surprised you the most? That's a hard question to answer, Hans. I don't really know how
Broad
to
question.
answer that. Yeah.
Who
I
has-
will say the PNS crew, everybody's awesome,
They
super
are.
fun. We always have a good time when we're with them. So, Ed, what's your guys' most memorable favorite car that you've seen or worked on this trip?
This trip. What one would stick out to each of you?
Gosh, I don't know.
There's a lot of cars here, man. There's a lot.
Like
It's been
the fun ones start kicking in like today, like
Yeah.
the really fun ones. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say over the last 2 days, there's been
I think Dan Gurney's GT40,
That thing is amazing.
Ken Miles GT40.
yeah.
All those GT40s just sitting.
Those were just
by each other.
crazy. Those were just absolutely insane to see in real life and go like, oh, those are the cars. Those are the actual cars. Like that's crazy. Carol Shelby's Bronco, that was kind of cool. The #1 Bronco.
It was literally the prototype.
You know, read the stories and all that.
With
So
a
that's
bullet hole in it.
yeah. So that's been fun. Been neat to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What are you guys
I
thinking?
don't know I think that new Aston Martin DBX.
Oh, I love that. Like, I'm not a big SUV guy, but that
that's
Aston Martin
super-
DBX,
way cool, man.
best looking SUV. Hands
That was way
down.
cool.
And,
So
That-
cool.
and a affordable $240,000.
Oh, is that all?
It was like
The paint on it, insane.
no.
Insane.
Since we're kind of catching up on comments, let's go into our Car Challenge trailer.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
We're going to go to a
yep.
quick trailer here and
Yes.
take a
So,
half-second break, and hopefully this landscaper finishes revving his motorcycle. Is that what
So-
that is?
this Sunday coming up, more Heap Car. We're going to play the teaser for you right now.
Last week, the Heap Car Challenge made its TRC premiere. This week, Anthony, Dane and Levi will get drilled with their first twist.
For the first challenge, you are all to wash the new cars.
Okay.
But you will be washing
an opponent's car, not your own.
What? Being a professional of over 25 years, I'm able to enjoy having someone watch.
Soap and water, foam cannon. Made sure to get into the nooks and crannies real good. You know what I'm talking about. Really get in there and obviously test those seals to make sure my car doesn't leak.
Damn it!
It's okay, because I'll probably have to watch it again anyway.
My strategy on it was I was going to do as little work as possible, but achieve maximum results.
But will Anthony survive the foam party?
I don't know if the car looks better wet or dry at this point. He knows how crazy I am. I know how crazy I am.
And will Dane's paint chips hold up to the abuse?
I'm sorry.
Really? Really? Did you put... Oh.
I don't blame him. He's getting a premium wash from Mr. Wash Wednesday himself, so I get it.
Can you at least dry it off? I don't want to have more hard water.
Find out this week on the Rag Company's Heap Car Challenge. A brand new episode coming August 15th.
I spilled my drink on there.
Hey, welcome back from the teaser. I hope that got you guys really amped up
Get 'em
for
excited.
this Sunday when we drop the next Heap Cart Challenge episode number dose.
Yep.
So the other thing I want to point out is I believe your garage tour is going to be happening
It
on
is?
Saturday.
No way.
So
It
it's
is.
a
So
twofer this
Get a
weekend.
watch. Whoa,
big-
both? You get an episode of the episode 2 and a garage tour of the MOSHQ?
What more could you want? I mean,
I want to
guys,
see big numbers, folks.
Yeah.
I want to see those. I want to see record breaking. Why?
Blow that up.
Well, that
it's
only
me
happens if
and
these guys
more me.
actually tune in. So, you guys,
I
you're
mean, you
enjoying
guys are
these
in
so
it
far.
too.
But you want to
Yeah.
you want to
But
see
so
his garage, don't
It's
you?
me
Yeah, you do.
and more me and Anthony and hey, Rennie's going to hang out.
Oh,
there.
hey, I don't know whose van that
Rennie
is.
did.
Okay,
Was that Rennie?
There's this weirdness.
I don't
all
think that
around.
was.
All right.
I think that was somebody else. I
Rennie
don't
got
think it
in a
actually was
stranger's
him.
van.
But
Stop into an unmarked van.
yeah, hope he's okay.
Wave if you need help.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next question here. Despacho saying that background. Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? It's pretty. And then Danny Israel, Anthony, coolest Civic you've ever seen on this trip. Go.
I've ever seen on this trip. I would say I saw a Civic Type R on the cruising on the road the other day.
Looked good on the
Looked like
freeway.
it came back from like an autocross event. It was
Yeah.
red.
Oh, it was a time attack car.
It was a
'cause it
time
had,
attack
yeah,
car.
big sticker on the
Yeah,
side.
time attack and had sticky looking tires on it. Man, dude, good looking cars, man. Especially when driving.
Yeah.
Kind of want one.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I kind
You do. You do.
someday.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess the car that I got really excited to see was that Venturi yesterday. French sports car
my
from
gosh.
Yeah,
the
Dane,
90s.
yeah.
I got
Dan
very
had to
excited.
pick up his jaw off the floor
Yeah,
because
it
he
looked
was
like a Fiero.
You thought it looked cool.
no, it was an
too.
F40. Dane is exactly what it was.
It looked like
Anyway.
a ripoff F40.
French,
It's a
French
French
F40.
sports car from
French 40.
the
French
90s.
40.
Venturi. It's cool.
Mitchell
Movie I
Long,
saw
have
once.
any of you dressed the inside of a tire?
Oh my-
Hashtag all in the details. Certain car shows, you do. They want you to dress the inside of the tire, but not here. We're just kind of wiping the cars. The Ford Bronco, you dress those?
The inside?
Yeah.
On the inside
They were
of the
dirty.
Bronco.
Oh, yeah, the first one, number
Oh,
one, they
yeah.
wanted the inside wipe.
I
So,
can
yeah, we
see
did do that.
A lifted vehicle, but more exposed.
Yeah. Mike Spina saying, appreciate it, guys. David Whitehorn, Levi, have you thought about a roll-on bed liner for the heap truck?
Yeah.
It would be cool to see the bed prep and roll video. It's actually have an amenity. I actually have a bed liner in the truck.
We
So
can't divulge anything about
you know,
what happens, but
don't have
Well, it's
to
in
worry.
the first episode. You can see
Yeah, you
there's
see
a
the
bed
truck.
liner. You
It's
can
got
see-
a bed liner.
you can see
Yeah,
it.
but I
you can see
mean,
it
more
right there.
stuff happens to it.
So it's got a bed liner in it, so I don't have to worry right
Yeah.
now. But thank you, appreciate that. G Davis, Dane, I hope you took the opportunity at the McCall's party to pitch your vision for Boogie Nights 2, Boise
no.
Booty.
Oh no!
So yeah, that he did. He found a couple producers
On the
had to talk
dance
to them.
floor, I think that's where he was
Yeah.
really pitching it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that floor was a mirror, so that was exciting.
Hans Closen, who did the voiceover in the Heap Car vids? We had a guy that did a service. He basically provides a service.
He's from New Zealand.
He's from New
He's a
Zealand,
Kiwi.
and he does a lot of VO work. And you send him money, and there you go, get him.
Thought it'd be
Send him
fun.
a script, and that's all you need to do. Todd Zicker, is it safe to wash microfiber wash mitts with microfiber detailing towels or wash separately?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can. You can also separate them. It just depends on what you feel like you want to
Depends
wash.
what you
I
wanna
usually
do.
wash
Yeah.
like with like. So I'll wash my wash mitts with interior towels.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wash my wash mitts with I'm not going to wash my wash mitts with a with my tire dressing.
No,
you
but
know,
you can wash your wash mitts with your drying towels.
you could wash them with your drying towels too. That's another thing. So
Yeah.
just kind of try and figure out like for like. That's the biggest thing you want to work on. So
Yeah.
What else we got?
All right.
The last one, Mike Spina, favorite car you've seen so far in all of San Francisco.
San Francisco? So that says?
Favorite car you've seen in?
We didn't see much in San Francisco.
Yeah, in San Francisco.
Saw a lot of hills.
Those streets, it's all about just what's going to survive on those
We were
streets.
picturing driving
I
down.
think really
I
out
think
the
I
cool
saw
cars.
an Acura Integra.
I think you
Okay.
did too.
GSR, I was pretty excited.
Oh, we saw
about.
that blue Civic, that SI that you were like, that's a clean Civic.
I did see
I
that.
wanna buy it.
Oh yeah, there's an E. I saw that. It was
You
in
guys,
San
that was
Francisco.
just kind of junky enough for you. Yeah.
I just saw some classic
That was
Mercedes
nice.
and Beamers, but that was about
Like,
it.
I do like things outside of Civics, but when you're so spoiled with everything that you see here, sometimes you kind of want a sense of normalcy when you see like a normal car, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
A Civic.
Because basically every
Exotic.
car here looks awesome out of the box, right? It's not like this isn't really. I mean, there's modified stuff here, but most of the things that are display are one-off
Already
limited
awesome
editions. They're
from the
already
get.
awesome from
Yeah.
the factory, and so I don't know. Like the car person inside me wants
It's
to see
different.
more modified things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, and to be fair, a lot of these car shows around here really aren't for that, generally speaking.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Well, usually when you come to these kinds of car shows, there's a lot of classic cars, a lot of vintage and retro vehicles, race cars and stuff are the closest thing you can get to modified versions of the originals. But you're not going to see a ton of like RWB Porsches necessarily, or like a modified Civic or something along those lines. It's usually just not that kind of environment. However, I think the Quail comes the closest because it brings out a lot
more
of
race
those
cars.
kind of cool, racy, newer designs mixed with the retro stuff. They have like the Baja 911 and stuff we've seen here. All kinds of cool things, safari vehicles stuff. So you get more variety at the Quail.
Yeah.
Well, they bring like fresh off the track. She was like, some of these cars like still like their tires are all gummy,
covered in
and
bug guts,
covered in bug guts, and they'll bring them and they leave them dirty because they want them to be dirty.
rubber all stuffed all on the wheel wells.
And it's funny because you when you think of these race cars, like these GT3 cars, or all these other cars that you see in video games or pictures or movies or in shows or on YouTube, whatever it is, you kind of build them up in your head as being like, that's like the holy grail of a car. And then you see them in person and you're like, wow, these are really broken.
Yeah.
There's a lot of broken things on these cars.
Pretty beat
Like
up.
they're beat up, their bumpers are cracked.
There was that
There's all
Porsche
sorts of-
yesterday that just couldn't keep it running, so they just pushed it over to where it needed
They
to go.
pushed it, but like a lot of them are just broken everywhere. But you look right past the brokenness.
Yep.
And you just look at the prestige of the car and how amazing the car is.
Just cool.
It's very interesting the way that your mind interprets things at a show like this.
Yeah.
Prioritizes.
Well, G. Davis says, who attends the McCall's party? So anybody that wants to buy a ticket, honestly,
$700, man. Which is
about
not
$700 to $1,000 for the tickets.
And it's not. I know it sounds like it's quite expensive, but I think for maybe what you would get out of it as a first time
we met
goer,
people that had gotten tickets gifted to them, or they had won tickets, or
they just wanted to splurge.
or they just
said,
wanted to
they said, hey,
splurge.
we wanted just to see what this was like and go to a fancy party. And that's exactly what they did. And you'll feel fancy there. I mean, there's planes, there's cars, there's motorcycles.
Everybody's dressed
around
up.
you.
But it doesn't have like maybe the snootiness, the elitism you might get from some other parties.
No, there
Like,
wasn't
it's-
snootiness
people
at
are
all.
there to have fun.
It's way more like just fun.
It's a fun atmosphere, but it's still very upscale.
So think about that. It's $700 a person, right? But you're drinking really like good drinks for free, like completely free. They'll give you good drinks. They'll pour you good whiskeys.
You guys had
or
drinks
scotches
with
or things
ice
like
from
that.
Japan.
Yes.
Yeah, like I mean, maybe
Fancy.
these drinks might be like $50 a piece if you were to go out somewhere. So maybe
So
like
you drank 6 of them to make sure.
So I wanted to make sure I got my
half of that.
$360 worth of drinks. But
Yeah.
no, besides that, but the
Burns
food,
clean though. Burns
but
clean.
the food, the freebie bags, there's things like that maybe where you feel like you could get some good benefit out of it.
Yeah.
And
We
justify
found the secret
price.
slider room.
Yes.
They were handing out
Explain
sliders.
the secret slider.
So when you were walking out, they were handing out. They'd give you a gift bag, and then there was a lady that would, if you knew that it was there, you could say, "Could I have a slider?" And they'd pop them out and bring out a couple
Like a little,
fresh
little
hot
window
sliders
opens or something.
No, it was like a curtain, and then you're like, "Is this where the sliders are?" And they're like, "Yeah, 2, yeah."
They
And
just
then
look
pop
to give
them
you the
out.
nod.
No, the guy gave me the
Little
nod.
something.
I said, "Is this a secret slider room?" He looks at me and he just goes, "It's that meme. It's that one where it zooms in on the guy with the beard and he's just kind of like."
Yeah.
He gives you that quick little nod.
It was great. And
That's
so
exactly
we were
what
able to grab
that
a couple.
was.
Gabe went to go get his slider, but he walked past the secret opening and walked all the way out and then almost couldn't get back in when we were leaving.
Yeah.
Because it went too far for the secret sliders. So
Scary.
yeah, he was a little frightened.
It was.
But it's life or death with those secret slider rooms. If you make the wrong move, who's to say?
True.
But no, it was fun. It was just it's a really neat experience and something that you will never experience again until you're here doing that again. And this party was more wild than the one last time.
Oh, it was. It was
They
pretty.
had a dance floor. They had a DJ, which they didn't have last year. So it was
They
pretty
had
cool.
a full fireworks display going up around the stage. It was.
Mike says, "Sorry, I meant I saw Dane's post and some videos on Instagram that you guys were at the car show. Favorite car from that?" So the favorite car from the call. So Dane liked the French
Venturi.
40.
Yep.
And Anthony, what did you like there out of those groups? Like I said, I like the GTs. I think those were the funnest thing. The old GT40s were the
like
coolest.
that Hennessy, the Venom F5.
Yeah.
Was absolutely brutal, but it was almost too over the top, I guess you could say. It was almost just too crazy.
What about the super car?
The super car was pretty sweet.
The super car was another different story. Myers Manx was there with some really cool buggies that they had.
The Myers Manx were really cool.
The thing is I don't think I had, honestly, at this particular show, there was nothing that was screamed me.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything
we'll
that
see
was
what we
just,
find
that's what
here.
that
there
was
might
my
be
car
something here
that I loved. And I don't know why that was, because the previous 2 years ago, there was an F1 Longtail, and I was like, that's insane to see in person.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we see today.
I will say the Dan Gurney GT40, when it started up and pulled out, that was a religious experience.
No, you had goosebumps on your arms.
It was scary.
Like I saw you blessing as it was driving off.
It was crazy. It literally felt like that.
No, it was very
Scott
good.
Matern said, "How many times have you guys had to explain that you fly Alaskan Airlines?"
This time
the lines were out the door for each plane.
I went into one plane with, I think it was me. Who was me and Dane went in one plane. And
before we could even get in the plane, the guy ahead of us.
So it was strange because in the previous experience, you would go into a plane, you would sit down, and then they would talk to you and try to sell you on whatever it was.
Yeah, it's like going into
this one was just a simple walk in, walk out, no talking.
Yeah. Which, I mean, they were just minimizing time spent in an enclosed space.
Yeah.
Considering current circumstances, I thought it was a thoughtful move. That wasn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Bradley Peel saying, "Hey guys, just ordered bead maker to try for the first time. It's hot and humid where I live. Best way to prevent streaks: spray it into the towel.
Yeah.
Put it on the towel. Use the towel as your applicator. Think of it like almost like you're applying a tire dressing. Spray it in, apply it, flip it over, wipe it off.
The percentage: more humidity, more towel.
Yep.
Yeah.
David Cervantes says, "Real talk. How many whiskey sours has Dane had?"
0, actually.
Yeah, he hasn't actually had. There's been no whiskey sours available.
No, I had Centauri whiskey yesterday, though. It was delightful.
You did have some Centauri.
Alex DeWar says, "Will there be a Viper Chair hill races in San Francisco with all the safety equipment being worn? A knockoff
That
Gymkhana,
sounds
if you
so
will."
dangerous.
Oh, man.
Beautiful Evora just drove
It was
by.
a Evora GT that just drove by,
cruising by.
right behind
That's
you
got
guys.
a
on the
Camry
camera.
engine in it.
It does.
Um,
That's a high performance machine when you put a Camry motor in your
Absolutely.
car.
Then you put it in the middle of the car.
Yep. G. Davis says, "It warmed my heart to read that Dane had sponsored the AARP lap dance and tax advice hospitality tent there going on." Yeah, truly amazing. Dane's and it flipped around, went around the block
fast.
there. That's cool. And then Mitchell Long, gotta go. Have a good evening, guys. Thanks, Mitchell. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. Appreciate it. So we do have we are kind of on the clock here. We do have to go wipe down some cars. So we probably have time for a couple more questions if you guys have them, but we are going to be cutting the Q&A short because, well, the old lady next door wants to kick us out. So we're going to...
Apparently we're on private property right now.
The cops are standing right over there, and they said they'd arrest us
if you saw us acting like there was some tension earlier, and we kept looking up over it, it's because there was a guy talking to Gabe behind the scenes. That was a little bit
awkward.
That was awkward. Yeah,
and he was nice. He was just trying to relay a message, but nice flying spur.
Anyway, that was?
Yeah, that was
and so it's crazy because there are wild cars just driving up and down this road here, and they are headed into the Quail. They're going to be parking a lot of them. There's some wild stuff. So we're going to be going live on our Instagram, on our Facebook.
Yeah,
we got about 10 minutes left. We'll give you a chance.
We're going to go live over on Instagram and stuff that once we get over there. But I guess, what do you guys want to see? What kind of content do you want to see in terms of story posts and things that will kind of cross promote to both Facebook and Instagram? Because I'm curious, because I'm seeing all this stuff and I'm like, that's too unrealistic. Do I film that? Do I not film that? This is just people wiping down cars. Do I film that? Do I not film that? Let me know what you guys want to see, because I think we're all kind of curious at what the angle is here, other than just providing the content. But if you guys have something specific you want,
we know what we like,
now's your
but
time.
we're asking you, what do you like? What do you want to see us do when we're out there? And I think that's a perfectly valid question, because, hey, you know what? People got different tastes. Maybe there's something that we're interested in. Maybe they want to see all those blower Bentleys out there in the sunrise and everything. Gorgeous. But, you know, we can work on that.
Yeah, we're all going to be here. We're going to be working on everything. And just stay tuned to all of our posts. Follow Next Day Nate. Follow Nate on Facebook and the Instagrams. Follow Gabe Garcia on Facebook and Instagram. Go to my Facebook, and you can see I tagged all our crew on there. So make sure you follow all of them as well. That way you can see what, different points of view.
What's going on behind us?
I'm waiting for them.
They're getting ready to turn the sprinklers on us.
Honestly,
we look like golf presenters right now.
We do.
Don't really want to get wet.
Didn't even know that was going on until I looked at the screen. I was like, that's the sprinklers there.
Yep, sure is.
They're going to go on right underneath us, and Dane's going to go for a seesaw ride.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Oh,
feeling a miss.
Yeah. Feels so nice.
Getting closer.
All right.
So
let's check on these last
Jordan
few
Nicholson
questions.
says paid promotions, or is that no? I have no idea what you mean by that.
Is that
Jordan.
a question?
Yeah.
Or
David Cervantes says, well, if this gets cut short, I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys. You make my week so much better. Thank you, David, for kicking in with us, hanging out. Ed says a little bit of everything would be cool to show your experience out there. So we are going to be making a couple videos, like a vlog style trip video for everything, as well as
the adventure.
a number of different product videos and other stuff that you're going to see from here. But we want to just try and make as much fun stuff that we can that you guys like seeing.
Yeah.
So that way we can do it. And then Scott says, later, guys, check you out on Instagram.
All right, please
Han
do.
says, what was the best massage chair on this trip? We haven't seen one yet.
Haven't found one yet.
Haven't found it. But hopefully at Dane's place.
Apparently they're all hidden away.
Yeah. Alex Dewar says, have a fantastic rest of the week, fellas. And Gabe, what are you yelling and screaming
I think
about?
I'm saying
to wrap it up. Yeah.
2:30 wrap up. So we got about 10 minutes.
It's 2:21. So do you want us to talk for another 9 minutes?
2:30. So we got till 2:30.
Oh, we're going to keep talking for 9 more minutes.
We're going to talk for 9 more minutes.
Is that enough time for the sprinklers to get to us?
I
We'll
hope.
find out.
I think
that's the excitement.
I think that's
for the
what
people
he's
watching.
trying to do. So I will say, one of the
Sorry, guys. This is new for us,
So,
too. We're not used to doing these things on
Brian,
location.
Alex saying fantastic rest of the week. Brian Schwab, what's up, guys? PNS is that a new bead maker? No, it's not. It's a new product.
Different
We'll
product.
talk more on it when we get it in our hands and we can use it, but we have been working on it in association with PNS. Just trying to help test and play with it, but it's a PNS product and it is a PNS
It exists, and
thing. But we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, well, because you said once we had our hands, we've had our hands.
We've been
on
playing
it.
with it all
My
the last
hands
2
have
weeks.
been in this for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to do you guys justice with telling you all about it. In the right.
And right now we're you don't want to do it on the road while we're in the middle of a golf course talking about it. We want to do it when we're at the studio and we got time.
We try and take our time with this stuff, because if you rush things, you miss out on good opportunities. So
that's right.
We don't want to rush this. We want to do it right, and you guys.
And we know it's
going to
be amazing. So
oh yeah, game
changer.
Oh, don't say that. Oh,
Ricky B saying thanks, guys. Jordan Nicholson. Sorry, what I mean is to promote a business to bring in more custom. Is it worth paying other people for promotions? Oh, okay. So it depends on how you want to do that stuff. I usually would say that if you want to do paid promotions, you can. But honestly, dude, easiest way to bring in more business, take pictures from your business page of jobs you're doing or cars you're doing, post them on your personal Facebook page, and if you can, tag customers that you have that you know on when they do their cars or something, and say like, hey, I'm doing some detailing. You'll get more
their friends
stuff. You'll get more like things where people want to do stuff with each other and they want to get going on stuff, and you're going to get a lot more business if you don't even have to pay for it. You just do it. The other thing is align yourselves with a couple car clubs, maybe a car that you really like. Reach out to them, see if you can do something with them. Maybe you sponsor an event or something, or you host a little tech talk in your garage at your shop or whatever, with the car club and teach them how to clean their cars. It's as simple as just washing. You don't have to go crazy on the polishing. You let them dictate it. So those are kind of the things. We got 6 minutes left. And Gabe keeps giving us a wrap up signal, so I don't know what that means.
Wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. Dane, what do we got?
Okay, so obviously, as we come to the conclusion of this Q&A, which has been a little different, but I appreciate all of you who've come here and watched with us for this little bit of time we spent here on the green. Pretty fun.
Pretty nice.
Awesome.
And before these sprinklers hit us, let me catch my breath for a moment here. I'm just so, taken by this entire experience.
I would just say,
just a little bit. No.
Roger Richard says, great backdrop there. Watch out for the sprinklers. Hans says, what's that bottle right in front of Levi? That is ready to use dynamic dressing, RTU, ready to rock and roll, straight out of the bottle. It is perfectly diluted for whatever you need it for. Mike Spina saying, take care, fellas. Ryan Rigdon saying, thank you guys as always. Favorite part of every week is tuning into the Q&A live. Take care and safe travels home. Thank you, Ryan. And Danny Israel saying, peace, have fun.
We did it here so we wouldn't miss one. Now,
G. Davis says, enjoy what's left. We will.
Okay, this is important. On Saturday and Sunday, we have new videos coming out. I'm asking you, begging you, pleading with you, go watch them. Share them with your friends. Click like. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you haven't done that already and you're watching this, well, what are you doing? Come on, guys.
Get on it.
Help us out. We'll help you out. We'll put out even better and more content as it goes. But there's got to be that viewership there too. So we're looking for that from you. And hopefully, others who would be interested as well. Yep. Now, I hear some cool cars coming up the road. I'm going to want to go check those out. But you guys, we'll bring you this footage later. We're going to go enjoy it for ourselves right now. We'll see ya.
Have fun.
Last week, the Heat Car Challenge made its TRC premiere. This week, Anthony, Dane and Levi will get drilled with their first twist.
For the first challenge, you are all to wash the new cars.
Okay.
But you will be washing an opponent's car, not your own.
What? Being a professional of over 25 years, I'm able to enjoy having someone watch.
Soap and water, foam cannon. Made sure to get into the nooks and crannies real good. You know what I'm talking about. Really get in there. And obviously test those seals to make sure my car doesn't leak.
Damn it!
It's okay, because I'll probably have to watch it again anyway.
My strategy on it was I was going to do as little work as possible, but achieve maximum results.
But will Anthony survive the foam party?
I don't know if the car looks better wet or dry at this point.
He knows how crazy I am. I know how crazy I am.
And will Dane's paint chips hold up to the abuse?
I'm sorry.
Really? Really? Did you put... Oh.
I don't blame him. He's getting a premium wash from Mr. Wash Wednesday himself, so I get it.
Can you at least dry it off? I don't want to have more hard water.
Find out this week on the Rag Company's Heat Car Challenge. A brand new episode coming August 15th.